Good people, I am back. This time is to the movie Paths of Glory from 1957. After refusing to attack an enemy position, a general accuses the soldiers of cowardice and the commanding officer must defend them. Paths of Glory stars Kirk Douglas. You know, I've heard their lessons in movies. This is a movie I heard that you might get some lessons out of. I'm sure, you know, in a World War I movie, I'm pretty sure there's a lot. I have really been admiring the work of these older classic movies. The acting has been well done, the videography and the camera angles. It's just been a joy to watch. So I have high hopes for this movie based on some of the reviews. So let's just get right into it. Paths of Glory starring Kirk Douglas from 1957. Kirk Douglas. Yep. Paths of Glory. Yeah, it's gonna be some more. Stanley Kubrick. I know he did something else. I just don't remember. France, 1916. Yeah.
Paul, I have formal orders to take the anthill no later than the 10th, as the day after tomorrow.
That comes pretty close to being ridiculous, don't you think?
If there's one man in this army who can do this for me, it's you.
Absolutely out of the question.
Out of the question.
My division was cut to pieces. What's left of it is in no position to even hold the anthill, let alone take it.
And then here's the people that taking the hits. Hey, he don't care nothing about y'all, man. That man got a mansion up on the hill.
Hello there, soldier. Ready to kill more Germans?
Yes, sir.
Ready to kill more Germans.
Well, good luck to you, soldier.
Good luck, bruh. Bomb just... You're gonna die. That's what you should be telling these men. It's a good possibility, a probability you might die. Bet what happened over the years, they would say that, yeah, you're gonna die. And then people were like, no, I ain't gonna fight. So what you gotta do is...
That is, everything all right, soldier?
All right. Yes, sir, I'm all right.
Are you married, soldier?
Married? Me married?
He's a bit shell-shocked.
Oh.
Yes, I have a wife.
Get a grip on yourself. You're acting like a coward.
I am a coward, sir.
Snap out of it, soldier.
Damn.
Well, I've seen much more formidable objectives.
The anthill, because it looks like a big anthill. Yeah.
Colonel, your regiment is going to take the anthill tomorrow.
Whose regiment?
Condition of my men, sir. Oh, naturally, men, they're going to have to be killed.
What support will we have?
I have none to give you.
What sort of casualties do you anticipate, sir?
Say 5% killed by our own barrage. It's a very generous allowance.
It always intrigues me how people can just disregard lives like that. I'm just trying to picture how somebody can just 5%, like 5% of people. One is a lot.
And 20% more getting to the wire. That leaves 65%. 25% in actually taking the anthill.
Oh, we ain't even got to the anthill.
General, you're saying that more than half my men will be killed.
Yes, it's a terrible price to pay, Colonel.
More than half? My question is, okay, you're estimating more than half. What if you can't take it?
Am I amusing you, Colonel?
Not a bull, General. I don't need a flag waving in front of me to get me to charge.
Patriotism may be old-fashioned, but show me a patriot and I'll show you an honest man.
First of all, you got to give me the definition of a patriot.
Samuel Johnson, sir.
All right, now what did he have to say about patriotism?
He said it was the last refuge of a scoundrel, sir.
Wait a minute. Go back. Hold on. That man said it's the last what? Refuge of a scoundrel.
He said it was the last refuge of a scoundrel, sir.
Hey, gotta watch that word.
If a commanding officer lacks confidence, what can we expect of his men?
So he's confident if he would have went along with them. Since he has some worry, some concerns about it, he lacks confidence.
Not once have you said that your men can take the anthill.
We'll take the anthill.
And when you do, your men will be relieved and get a long rest.
Yeah, they're gonna get a long rest, all right. Man. I guess at night might be the best time, but gee whistles. See, this is why you see them training, going under that barbed wire. Bro, y'all don't know if mines through there or what?
What's that?
I don't know.
Move out and look that over. We'll cover you.
Man, you crazy. I'm not going up there. Hey, man, you had to... says who?
I don't like this. Let's get out of here.
We've got to wait for him.
How long will y'all... What are y'all gonna do here?
He must be dead. Where is he?
Dude, what you doing? What you do that? What is happening? Did he just run back? He killed him with the grenade?
Surprised, Lieutenant?
Yes, I am. Happily surprised. I thought you'd been killed.
You ran like a rabbit after you killed Lejeune,
Kill Lejeune?
endangering the lives of your men through recklessness, drunk on duty, and cowardice in the face of the enemy.
Whose word do you think they're going to accept?
Who is they?
Everything go well?
Let's see what this guy does.
Private Lejeune was killed.
How'd it happen?
It's all right here in the report, sir.
Well, let's have it.
Oh, it isn't quite finished yet, sir. Go get some sleep.
Yes, sir.
What?
If you're really afraid of dying, you'd be living in a funk because you know you've got to go someday. Besides, if it's death that you're really afraid of, why should you care about what it is that kills you?
That's a good point. If death is what you're ultimately afraid of, what difference does it make with kids? You gotta figure out how to die, and by any means. You're really afraid of death. What difference does it make with kids? Yeah. Look at this shot. You had to get this shot of Kirk walking down through the trenches with his men. It's a nice shot. I like that. Look at this nonsense. Kirk, move it on. Take you a little cover. All right, right here. How much further y'all got to go? Oh my goodness, my goodness.
They're not advancing. The barrage is getting away from them. They're still in the trenches.
I was wondering who's gonna stay in those trenches.
Order the 75s to commence firing on our own positions.
I'm not doing that.
Batteries 1 and 2 commence firing on coordinates 32, 58, 78.
General, Battery Commander respectfully reports he cannot execute such an order unless it is in writing and signed by the General.
You know what his signature look like?
Lieutenant Roger, why are your men still in here?
It's impossible, sir.
Get these men out of the trench!
Kirk Douglas came back?
Have Colonel Dax report to my headquarters. Assemble a general court-martial.
And these dudes said, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Sweethearts won't face German bullets, they'll face French ones.
Why? The question is, why?
Colonel Dax, I'm going to have 10 men from each company in your regiment tried under penalty of death for cowardice.
Why not shoot the entire regiment? I'm perfectly serious.
Well, now, Colonel,
Hold on, good question. I don't understand what he's saying.
all we want to do is to set an example.
Oh, well, if it's an example you want, then take me. One man will do as well as 100. The logical choice.
The leader? I like Kirk.
I'll settle for this. Have the company commanders select 1 man from each company in the first wave.
I'd like to be appointed counselor for the accused.
All right. Oh, yeah.
But Lieutenant Roger killed Lejeune on that patrol and then blackmailed me into
Oh,
keeping
yeah.
quiet about the whole thing.
I figured he picked him.
I was picked purely by chance.
That's the guy that was talking about how you die.
You've all got to understand that the reason you were picked is immaterial. Whatever the reason, you're on trial for your lives.
These men are charged with cowardice in the face of the enemy.
I wonder if they have a definition for that in the affidavit, if it's what it's called. I wonder if that's in the affidavit, the definition of cowardice, what exactly they did.
Call the accused, Private Farrell.
Mr. President.
Will the prosecutor question the witnesses without even reading the indictment?
The indictment. in the indictment?
The indictment is lengthy.
I want to hear it.
The defense has a right to know the exact
The
accusation.
indictment is that the accused showed cowardice.
What is it? I would like to hear it. I want to know exactly what I did.
You advanced to the middle of no man's land. What did you do then?
Then, sir?
Did you go back or forward?
I went back, sir.
In other words, Private Farrell, you retreated.
That's all they care about.
When you reached the middle of no man's land, were you alone with Private Meyer?
Yes, sir.
Why didn't you storm the anthill alone?
You're kidding, sir.
Well, I'm attempting to indicate, sir, the utter absurdity of the line of questioning used by the prosecutor.
Damn.
That you retreated.
Yes, sir. Me and Maya both. I knew we should have took anthill, but we came on back.
The utter absurdity of the line of questioning.
But I'd like to point out that this soldier has distinguished himself in some of the bloodiest battles of the war. With the court's permission, I'll read citations for bravery that he's already earned on 2 occasions.
What does any of this mean, right?
For bravery?
That's immaterial, Colonel.
See? Well,
And were you lying unconscious in the trenches during the entire attack?
Yes, sir.
wow.
Have you any witnesses to that? But you have no witnesses.
No, sir. I only have a rather large cut on my head, sir.
That could have been self-inflicted later.
Oh my goodness. Don't y'all have bigger things to worry about than trying to court-martial your own people that's confused too?
I ask this court to find the accused guilty.
Look at him. This dude, he's just trying to impress that guy. He doesn't care about these people. Now, do these people need to be in the military?
It's impossible for me to summarize the case for the defense since the court never allowed me a reasonable opportunity to present my case. The prosecution presented no witnesses. And lastly, I protest against the fact that no stenographic records of this trial have been kept.
That is not. That's right. There's no stenographer there.
Compliments of General Bureau.
Doc.
Oh, this is their last meal.
Is this supposed to be our last meal or something?
Yeah.
You suppose they put anything in the food?
First they poison us, then they shoot us?
They gonna kill you in a minute. They don't have to kill you now. They at least want to give you something.
Must prepare yourselves for the worst. Colonel Dax asked me to tell you so.
When I got picked, I probably put it in my mind that I'm probably gonna die. Actually, when you were in the trenches talking about let's go, when they said let's go take the anthill, you should have put it in your mind. Yeah, I'm dying.
Death comes to us all.
That's true. Death does come to us all. Far
That's
based
really
on
deep.
experience.
Death comes to us all.
Oh, hey, my guy.
Look, this is my religion. Oh, red bottle, forgive me my sins for now. Lay me down to sleep. Oh, Pete, may I drink it?
Oh, brother, you ain't gotta hit the pastor.
Oh, no.
Well, you ain't gotta hit the man. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You ain't gotta hit the man. That was a bit over the top. I guess because that man is confused, from my perspective. That doesn't mean you gotta hit him. Just ask him questions.
It's a nasty skull fracture, though. He may not live out the night. Pinch his cheeks a couple of times before you take him out on the field. It may make him open his eyes. The general wants him to be conscious.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I had to pick somebody, sir.
That's right, you did. Of
Why?
course, you had no personal motive in picking parents, did you?
Oh, no, sir.
But why did you pick him then?
Now, you take your position with the firing squad. You raise your sword, ready, walk forward, and put a bullet through each man's head.
Whoa.
Colonel, I beg
You've got the job. It's all yours. That's all, Lieutenant.
Colonel.
You know he ain't gonna do it. Oh, Colonel know he's not gonna do it. That's why he's picking him. What about it dancing for? Ain't y'all at war? Y'all got time to jam like this?
Maybe the attack against the anthill was impossible. Perhaps it was an error of judgment on our part. On the other hand, if your men had been a little more daring, they might have taken it.
When you got the power, you can tell anybody anything, all right? The question is, how do people like this get power?
Well, you see, Colonel, troops are like children. Just as a child wants his father to be firm, troops crave discipline.
They say that about descendants from Africa, didn't it? Before they enslaved you.
You sincerely believe all the things you've just said?
Oh.
General Moreau ordered his own battery commander to open fire on his own positions during the attack.
Do you actually believe this fantastic story?
Here are copies of the sworn statements from all the principals involved.
Ooh.
General Miro's assault on the anthill failed. His order to fire on his own troops was refused. But his attempt to murder 3 innocent men to protect his own reputation will be prevented by the general's staff.
This is good stuff, man. Oh, they're going to get this guy.
How are you today?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm doing terrible. You about to kill me.
Pretty extraordinary.
Pull yourself together, act like a man.
What does that mean, bro? You about to kill me. I'm about to ball out of control.
You can pull yourself together, act like a man, or we'll have to drag
That
you
man
out
right
of here.
there just got knocked out. I wonder
Now,
if
let's
they're going to
busy.
get
You
saved.
fellow, take your coats off. There's no use hanging around here.
My question is, yeah, why are they still wearing their uniform? The uniform they're wearing are the people that are about to kill them.
We do not question the will of God, my son.
There ain't no will of God. I don't even know what a God. You got to define that term. That's the general's will. Bro, y'all got to shoot me running. You got to shoot me running. This is nonsense.
Thou shalt be with me in paradise.
Cutting right through there. Oh, that's right. He got the other guy to pull. That guy ain't gonna shoot anybody. Look, they got this man tied up on this pole and he knocked out. They don't even care. He pinched his cheek. He woke up. Oh my goodness.
In the name of the French people.
The French people, huh?
Having been found guilty of cowardice in the face of the enemy, are to be executed by rifle fire immediately.
I'm sorry.
What you mean you sorry? This man even making pass. Oh my goodness. All this injustice. Brother, if you don't go somewhere, if you don't go somewhere.
Ready? Aim!
Wow. Well, guess he could do it.
It's been brought to my attention that you ordered your artillery to fire on your own men during the attack on the anthill.
Well, you could have brought this up before those men got killed.
There'll have to be an inquiry.
An inquiry? So that's it. You're making me the goat. The only completely innocent man in this whole affair.
You got to define that term. Words are tools, right? You're supposed to use words to tell the truth and practice justice, right?
France cannot afford to have fools guiding her military destiny.
What about you?
How would you like General Miro's job?
Let me get this straight, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You're offering me General Miro's command?
You've been after the job from the start. We all know that, my boy.
I'm not your boy.
You will apologize at once or I shall be placed under arrest.
I apologize, sir, for not telling you sooner that you're a degenerate, sadistic old man. And you can go to hell before I apologize to you now or ever again.
Kirk?
Wherein have I done wrong?
My brother.
Because you don't know the answer to that question.
My brother.
I pity you.
Brother, I pity you, man. That's who runs your world. And all he does is say, I pity you and walk away. And that's how it works, people.
She can't tell any jokes, and she can't balance rubber balls on her little nose. She has a throat of gold. Come on, honey!
Brother, what is wrong with y'all, man?
Die Liebe nahm kein Ende mehr.
But I hear the sadness in her voice. Are they realizing they all one people? And labels is just something that we create to know to figure out who to mistreat? Like, what's the difference between a German and a Frenchman? Fred was shell-shocked, for sure. I always enjoy these older movies. Y'all have some great lines and great acting, good shots. These movies are so well done. It's intriguing to me how we follow people, right? I don't think you should follow people. And I know I said that in another video, so somebody said I was gonna follow you, but what I mean is, I don't think we should just take orders from people without questioning them. In this whole movie, every decision it seems like was illogical, right? The war, the ordering to take the anthill without preparation, trying to force your men through an impossible situation when they're getting shells and artillery thrown at them, and then firing on your own men, that is illogical, and then charging your men with cowardice, which I think you should define this term. I enjoyed the conversation when they were talking about patriotism. Like, that's another word, like the definition of it is subjective, I think. But this was all a good movie. It has great lessons, again, about power. The general held all the power. I'm talking about the main guy, the guy at the beginning, I can't remember the general's name, that came in and talked to the general that ordered the hit on his men. Him and the people around him in his vicinity held the power. They're the ones that made the decision to tell these men to go take this anthill, knowing that it was probably impossible. They knew this, but you know, they're not gonna be to blame. What do you mean you're gonna blame us? You just failed to accomplish a task that we thought you could do. And that's how we live in this society, right? I think we should follow logic all the time and question everything. If you have any questions for me, feel free to drop them in the comment section. I'll do my best. I'll do my best to answer all of them. I will give you my honest answers. So if y'all have questions for me, let me know. And then let me know what you thought about this movie, Paths of Glory, with Kirk Douglas. Kirk Douglas did a real good job in this movie. I really enjoyed his character, even though he still allowed some of this to happen. Like he allowed those 3 men to get killed. He should have, I can't tell him what he should have did. Well, I mean, he still was a part of that system. Those 3 men got killed for something. They didn't even read the indictment, so they didn't probably even know why they got killed. All while wearing that uniform that they say they're supposed to be fighting for. It's an intriguing thing, man. So it's just interesting how people think and how we act. But y'all let me know what you thought about Paths of Glory in the comment section below. And if it's your first time visiting us, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this wonderful, wonderful channel out to the world. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, peace.